G'day, welcome to Board Game Back. It's brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today we are doing a solo playthrough of Sword Crafters, designed by Adam and Chris and published by Adam's Apple Games. Adam's Apple is also renowned for their game Planet Unknown and the most recent Kickstarter being Tatsumi. So here we go. So we're playing the solo variant over here. We're playing against two other opponents, the Gladiator and the Axe, and I am the Sword Wielder. It just makes sense since it's a game about sword crafting. Score points over here, and we've also got our shared objectives where the most of this color, the least of this color, and that one's green. Least of green, least of orange, and I am not entirely sure what this color is. I'm going to go with maybe purple. So these are the basic and two intermediate, so you can sort of shuffle them in and play as you see fit. And the way they do the slicing of this game, slice you choose, is that it is determined by the solo mode. So let's flip this over, and this tells me that it's starting from right to left. It's the orange ones that need to be sliced first. So we have a look and see there's orange here, so I can slice this way or that way. So I am going to slice this way. And what they ask you to do is then you can choose between the two groups and which one you will remove. I'll remove this one and discard them. And the next one along the line is yellow drop. There isn't one there, so we move on to the purple one, and there is purple over here. And just try to be mindful too that, you know, the person with the most and least of these. So in my case, I'm going to try to get rid of the green ones so I can start getting the least of those. And it's tricky because there's a green one right there as well. So when it comes to purple, we will take away this one here. And moving on to the red, so that red can get rid of that green one for me. And moving on to now blue. So there are 4 slices, so we've done 1, we skipped yellow, now we've done 2, and then redone red, which is 3, now 4 being blue. There is no blue, and there is no green. So if we were going to do a slice of, we'll just do a slice there and get rid of this creamy one over here. Yeah, not too sure what happens when there isn't one, but hey, let's go. And so I'm going to grab these two. So I am going to put them into my sword. It's important that you try to match the gems together in terms of quality, and you're also going for length and then trying to get these patterns into place. So I've got a purple and a red, and I am going to go, at this stage, there's not really much I can do other than put them through here, like so. So there we go, and that is the first round. Now we'll move on to the second round, and you play through 6, you do. So let's start here, 2. There we go, and done. So I'm gonna go through this pile first, and then this, and then so forth and so on. So turning over the second one, and we got orange. So we got orange here and orange up here, and this has also got a green one, so I don't want that. So let's get rid of these over here, and now we're moving on to the yellow. We've got yellow drops over here and 2 reds. I'm quite happy to remove these 2 from here. Oh, I do want red, so we can get rid of these or get rid of those, and we are going to do that. Actually, I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to separate these 2 over here, and I'm going to choose this group here. Out of here, and now we've done that, we're moving on to purple. There is no purple. We'll move on to red. So let's separate that and take out the red one. Now we're moving on to blue. There is no blue, and then move on to green. Green one gets removed, and leaving me with the 2 blue ones. So I am going to put that one there, and I'm going to be on this side. There we go. So we've got 2 gems here touching that are worth 2 points each, and it's also working towards this scenario here. Now I'm moving on to this one here. So let's get our 4x4. So when you play a solo variant, you set up the game as though you're playing a 4 to 5 game, 4 to 5 player. So it's a 4x4 grid. Smaller play counts, if you're playing playing competitively, then the grid will get smaller to match the player count. And certain pieces will also get removed. But in the case of solo, you play with all 91 tiles. So, cool, let's get ready for this. Let's flip this over, and first one off the bat is orange. So, right there, and I can get rid of my greens as well, but that'll also take away my blues. But that's right, let's do that. Cool. There we go. That is done. Now we'll move it on to yellow, and so we're going to go and take these ones away. Yellow and then blue. So remember, they're all vertical cuts, vertical and horizontal cuts. So, yeah, it looks as though, as much as I want to get that blue one, I don't want this orange at all. So we are going to go, and if I go that way, and then it's going to be a red one, there isn't one, then it's going to be blue, and I'll be left with these two here. So I am going to do a horizontal cut, get rid of these two over here. And then I've got these last two remaining, and there isn't an opportunity to maybe slice one out of each. There's going to be 4 slices, so that one is gone, and I get 1. Doesn't serve me well at all, because it doesn't look like I'm going to go for much for length. I am trying to, yeah, I'll go here. I might be lucky, I might be able to get a red one on that side. There we go, that's round 3. We've got three more rounds to go. So let's get this ready. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's one over here. Whoa, that's a lot. Let's make sure these are mixed up properly, shall we? Huh. There we go. And here. And last one at the bottom. There we go. Cool. And flipping this over, and this is how we're going to cut them, starting with orange. We got orange. They got some blue ones over here, and I want those. Any more oranges anywhere? There's an orange here, but that'll take away some of my yellows that would be quite helpful for me, and my reds. And so let's go with, yes, we're going to do that because I don't want to lose my blues, but I'm going to try to go for most if I can help it. So now we're moving on to yellow drops, and can get rid of them completely. What have we got over here? Yeah, it looks as though we could get rid of those, and then I'll get my blue and purple, but I don't want my orange. So this is a bit of a conundrum here. Which way do you want to go? That or that? Okay, I'm going to take out the bottom row. I am. And so that's yellow done. Now we go on to blue. There is no blue. Now we go to red. Oh, paste, have a look. So that is the third. 2, 3, and now blue. And yeah, we'll go for green. And good news is I can check up here and go, you know what? How many greens do you guys have? Probably something I probably could have done a lot earlier, actually, to be honest. Because we're looking for at least green and orange. They got 4 and 5. When it comes to orange, he's got 0. So I definitely don't want an orange if I can help it. So cool, there we go. Let's add that to my sword. And I am gonna do it this way. So I can match up my, don't actually have any blue. That's blue. There we go, I'll put you on this side. There we go, that's the 4th round done. We're moving on to the 5th round. So let's get our tiles ready. There we go. There we go, excellent. So now we are going to start with orange first, and this has got my reds. And can I match up a red anywhere? No. If I was going to do anything, it would be a blue and a yellow is what I'm after. Blue and yellow. So there's a yellow here and blue here. So let's get rid of the oranges, like so, straight off the bat. Move it on to yellow now, and yes, it's yellow can get rid of yellow-green for me. So that's not too bad. So let's go this way. And then we'll move it on to what I think is purple. And I'm going to go for a fairly small sword. I could go this way for purple. And then it's going to be red. And then I've got these ones here to play with. Yeah, why not? We'll do that, shall we? Okay. So we're going to go with purple and take out this one. And then we're going to go red and separate these ones. So now we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've actually got a fairly substantial pile now. And I've got now 2 green ones, and I am still less than the others. So let's see if we can line these up so we can get the 2 gems going together. And now we've got a green, so why don't we put those 2 together as well. And over here, let's go with a cream, and blue. There we go. And we got 3 gems on that side and mix of colors on this side. So why not? I'll try to keep, there we go. Oh, come on now. There we go. Look at that. It's getting bigger now. That's awesome. That looks good. These ones get taken away. So I probably should have done that earlier. Okay, so how many rounds have we done? We've done 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 2 more rounds to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks as though we're not going to get much further than this. So, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's flip this over and see what we've got to play with. Cool, we have orange, so let's get rid of orange right off the bat. We've got yellow here, and yellow will get rid of my green, and I do want that blue one. So, and what's on my other side? And orange. Is it orange? Green. Cool. Okay, so I am going to first get rid of orange. Orange to try. Woohoo! Could separate it that way if I wanted to. But that green one's actually not too bad. It'll get me a nice little 6. So I will get rid of it this way. Yellow. And blue. Oh, purple, sorry. There we go. And a nice little purple one will go here. And doesn't really matter to, and a green one will go there. Cool. So I will take this one, and this can go to the discard pile. There we go. And I'm going to try to match these up here. There we go. Nice. And I'll try to match up these ones over on this side too. So there we go. Nice little quality over here. So now we've got no more tiles. This is my sword over here. And now we look at who's got the longest sword. So to do that, we've got over here, we've got length of tiles over here is 28 and 24. Okay, let's, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles over here. And in terms of length, they certainly beat me on length. So when it comes to scoring, get 6 VP. So Mr. Gladiator here has got the longest sword. So he'll go up. In terms of quality is calculated by 3 points, is it? 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so 2 points. So let's go with myself first here. I don't have any adjacent over here. Here, however, I got 2, 4, and 6. 8, 10, 12, 14. You do count this one over here. And that is it for quality, it's 14. So that puts me over here. But let's not get too excited because they've generally got fairly high quality. So in this case, this one over here has got 28 quality points straight off the bat. And he's got 24. So 24 plus 6 is an even 30. So they're already up there in terms of quality and length. So, woo! I'm halfway behind them already. Okay, now it's time to count up our objectives for our sword magic. So, Whoever gets the least of the green is 9, and I've got 3, and they have 4 and 5. So I will get the 9 points over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the second player, in a game of 3+, which we're playing, will get 5. So that will go to the gladiator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now moving over to the orange, least of the orange. I don't have any orange on my board. So I immediately get 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the least player, and he's got, oh, it's our axe throwing. Axe throw is the next one, so he's got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If there is ever a tie, you just divide it by 2 and wind down and share. So over here, we're going for the most. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I might have miscounted. I'm going to put my hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 purple. Let's see who's here. He's got 1 purple and 1 purple. So that will give me 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are also shared. So 1 divided by 1 is, well, 0 went down. So they get nothing. Oh, no, sorry. 3 points. Yeah. So 3 points divided by 2 rounded down. So that's 3, 1.5, 1 point each. There we go. Wow, that was a bit of a surprise. I was not expecting to actually come back so strongly after that. So that leaves me at 38 points, Mr. Gladiator at 36, and the Axe Thrower at 34 points. Thanks so very much for watching. I hope this gives you an idea how it's played. And when you play multiplayer, we sort of, the first player slices first, and then slice you choose opportunity. So thank you so very much, and hope to see you at the next one. Hope to see you at the table next time. Thank you, and have yourself a good week. Cheers.